That's pretty awesome. Alright. We're gonna take her to the forest again, and two physique, one wealth. One day you come across a group of people in the woods. From the expressions on their face, they appear to be lost. We'll help them. You confront the group and try to help them find their way back to town. Uh-oh. Our mind is not very strong. You can't seem to figure out where you are and lead the group around in a circle for hours. One of them asks you how you managed to find your way home at night. You don't actually know. That was failure. Pretty boy, pretty boy. Where do you want to take him? We'll keep him at the hospital as 10 patients. Diagnosing the sick. 2 mind and 1 wealth. Oh, he's got 8 wealth. Oh, that's amazing. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice, a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. Its skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. "Stop that demon!" yells the doctor. Definitely strength. You put yourself between the demon and the exit. You catch the baby and manage to hold on as it struggles to break free. Nice catch. You gain 1 finesse. The doctor runs up with a scalpel and quickly slits the demon's throat. Oh my goodness. Your mouth goes agape at the doctor's merciless killing of a baby. He shrugs and walks away. It's not good. The Yawgh. It's almost here. Almost. Last week. Week 6. Alright. Let us keep her in the alchemy tower. Bring a potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spiders. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special treatment. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gained 1 charm. That wasn't a great last week, really, for her. Alright, let us stay in the palace, and we'll attend the ball. That's a gathering. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. "Watch where you're going, filthy peasant!" He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Total active aggressive. You shove him back. He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. You lose a charm. That was another bad last week. Alright. We are gonna keep her in the forest. Defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One night, through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures, all standing in a circle. They're chanting in unison. "O mighty lord of the night, master of beasts, bringer of pain and derision." One of them runs around in the darkness towards the rest of the group. "Sorry everyone, but I was reading this calendar wrong. We were supposed to summon the demon yesterday. Now we have to wait a whole year to try again." There's a collective sigh, and the group disperses. You learned a bit about demon summoning. You gain 1 mind and 1 magic. That was good. We are going to... We're gonna keep him at the hospital. Why not? Diagnosing and tending the sick. You get 2 mind and 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you notice more and more people coming into the hospital with strange deformities. One of the doctors determines that these patients must be drinking some magically contaminated water somewhere in the slums. You make a mental note to boil everything before you drink it. You gain 1 mind. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Alright, so now we come to the decision of who gets to do what in the group. Since there's 4 of us, we get to decide who goes where and who would be most beneficial in a role that will help us rebuild. Now, Blue Girl. Her magic is 19. 19! That is the strongest magic of everybody, so I believe she should be the conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies for the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuild effort significantly. Alright, so we got that one, a good one. Okay. Now, what else we got? He's got the highest charm and the best finesse, but he doesn't have the strongest mind. Nor does he have the most wealth. So I think what's his finesse? His finesse is 12. I think he should be the tailor. You volunteer to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep them warm. You make and mend clothing faster than anyone would have ever expected, but you tire quickly. If only you had more stamina, you'd be the best tailor anyone's ever seen. Regardless, you manage to make a new set of clothes for every survivor. Morale increases, and everybody is pretty excited for the new socks, scarves, hats, etc. This helps the survivor effort a lot. Not the best, but he didn't really have anything else super going for him. Okay, now our girly girl. Let's see, compared to him, we're comparing the last 2 now. The red and the orange. I think her physique and finesse would make her an excellent builder. I think we'll go with that. You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Awesome, perfect role for her. Now him, this guy has 9 wealth. Now when you have so much wealth in the character, they automatically make the best smelter. You're a volunteer to smelt your now useless coins into building materials. Your former riches provide a wealth of metal for survivors to build with. This helps the survival effort immensely. You lose a lot of money in the process, though. Yeah, you lose 3 wealth. That's perfectly fine. You lose another 3. That's fine, too. You're not going to use it afterwards, really. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, this is where we find out if we win or lose. We flourished! Yay! We flourished! Towers once wrecked and ravaged rose towards the sky. Trees again took root, then blossomed. We all blossomed. And though it took a long while, and though it took a lot from us, our future is bright. Should the Yawgh ever return, we will be ready. Nice. We made it. Look at that sunshine and the tower all pristine. With the town rebuilt, you spend nearly all your time in the alchemy tower. You tried desperately to research a cure for that mysterious spiral sword disease that caused you to hurt all those people. All that time in the lab begins taking a toll on your body. You notice spiral sores beginning to resurface on your skin. Not wanting to repeat the past, you walk out to the docks and jump into the water. You swim out as far as possible. A faint explosion was spotted on the lake that night. Some say it was the birth of a new star. With the town rebuilt, you decide to celebrate! You organize a huge festival in honor of the bravery that helped save so many lives. The first one is so successful, you decide to make it an annual tradition. Every year, the festival gets bigger and more elaborate, and every year it costs more and more money to put on. You have to start charging admission, and no one is happy about it. The annual festival slowly fades out of relevance, and before long is cancelled completely. You don't really know what to do with your life after all of that. With the village doing okay, you take to the forest looking to find something new. One day while out there, you hear hundreds of footsteps heading in your direction. It's the band of orcs! Girsch gets down from her mountain and gives you a hug. She was worried you died in the events of the storm and was coming back to the town to try and find you. They offer for you to become an honorary orc and want you to ride by their side. You happily accept. You spend out the rest of your days pillaging, slaughtering innocents, and attending crazy orc parties. Alright. With the town rebuilt, you start a topiary design firm. You charge top dollar for high-end designs, shrubs, and hedges. People from all across the land seek out your expertise in all things gardening related. You are even named Time Magazine's most important person of the year at one point. You live the rest of your days out comfortably. Well, I'd say they all had pretty good lives. I think we did excellent with that. I don't think it could have really gone any better. Alright. And now you can hear the music even better. It's so pretty. Such pretty music. The Yawgh. Alright, well that's it for that. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!